Our planet is filled with so much beauty that sometimes it may seem impossible to visit all the magical places. Choosing your next destination spot for your bucket list can be a little overwhelming, but don't worry, we're here to help you out with 10 places in Europe you should definitely visit when you finally have the chance. Welcome to Most Interesting. In this video, you're going to find out why these 10 places in Europe should be on your bucket list. Stick around to make sure you fill your list with all the amazing places we have chosen for you. Number 10. Tulip Fields, Netherlands. The part of Holland that is transformed into a vast sea of flowers. From mid-March to mid-May, the fields that span across hundreds of acres are filled with marvelous, colorful tulips. And there are many places in the Netherlands where the tulips bloom, so you have a lot of options to choose from. And if you want to capture an iconic picture for your next Instagram post, be sure to visit in the spring. Number 9, Rome, Italy. As they say, all roads lead to Rome, and we couldn't agree more. The capital city of Italy is one of the must-visit spots for those who seek adventure. With its 1,000-year-old historical buildings, beautiful piazzas, and world-class art, not to mention the Vatican City, it is almost impossible not to include Rome on our list. There may be a higher amount of art and historical monuments in the center of Rome than any other place in the world, offering the historic Pantheon, the Spanish Steps, and of course, the Colosseum. Rome proves to be a sentimental and romantic spot for everyone to enjoy. And be sure to taste the famous Italian pizzas and gelatos as you take a walk down the cobblestone streets. Number 8. Sicily, Italy. It's pretty hard not to mention another region of Italy on our list. Long and lavish summers are commonplace on Italian islands. And if you were searching for an offbeat European beach, Noto, Sicily is the perfect choice for you. Not only are the beaches a must-see, but you can also spend entire days admiring the gorgeous buildings. In fact, Noto has been named a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its Baroque architecture, most notably Palazzo Nicolacci and Chiesa Santa Chiara. And of course, like everywhere in Italy, and especially Sicily, the food is phenomenal. You can take your coffee to go with you while you stroll down the green-filled streets or dine in a famous restaurant for a romantic night out. It has all the history of the country, along with the small-town breezy seaside charm of the Cinque Terre. Number 7. Prague, Czech Republic. What is one of the most popular destinations in East Central Europe? You're right, that's Prague, known as the City of 1,000 Spires. From Gothic and Baroque to Renaissance and Art Nouveau styles, it's no surprise that this city is one of Europe's architectural gems. Prague leaves you with a sense of being transported to the past. We highly suggest visiting the Old Town in the early hours of the morning before the rest of the tourists wake up to truly take in the magical atmosphere and energy Prague has to offer. And don't forget to take incredible photos. We're sure you're going to love this capital. Number 6. Lille, France. We are all familiar with the capital of France and its magical feelings. With all the museums, streets, views, and red wines, it's the most visited city in the world, but why don't we talk about Lille? Could it be France's most underrated metropolis? Despite it being the 4th largest urban area in France, Lille is rarely thought of as a must-see destination until now. The city is rich with art, history, food, and of course, culture. It's also a major plus when you don't have to deal with touristy crowds on your trip. And Lille's city center has all the main museums and buildings, so any tour will be a lovely walk down little French streets. What's more, the World Design Organization has named Lille the 2020 World Design Capital, so hopefully now you understand why it's a must-see destination. Number 5. Helsinki, Finland. Often overlooked, the capital of Finland, Helsinki, gets our number 5 pick for your next vacation spot, which is part of the 8th largest country in Europe. Not only is Helsinki voted as the best city in the world to raise a family, but this stylish city is also a huge appeal to tourists. Many airlines allow you to stop by and visit the city for up to 5 days on your way to other European cities with no additional airfare costs. From modern architecture, state-of-the-art buildings to old-world castles and market squares, Helsinki offers a glimpse into both the future and the past, not to mention the breathtaking nature. The Museum of Finnish Architecture, the Design District, and Kamppi Chapel are some of the places you must visit while you're in Helsinki. Number 4. Salzburg, Austria. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Yes, our number 4 pick is not only the birthplace of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, but also the iconic setting for the sound of music. Salzburg, Austria is surrounded by the Alpine hills, and it's basically a picture-perfect version of a living fairy tale. Its old town is home to several medieval buildings that proudly demonstrate Baroque architecture. There isn't a dull spot in Salzburg. It's got castles, museums, and churches spread all across the city. Its Gothic architecture and jaw-dropping landscapes will make the trip unforgettable. Number 3. Brussels, Belgium. Up next at number 3, we head for world-famous waffles and chocolates. We couldn't possibly skip this multicultural nation nested in the center of Western Europe. The first and most obvious reason to visit Belgium is for the incredible architecture, scenic small towns on lakes, and Art Deco taverns. But the landmark building Atomium is a must-see. You can enjoy a magnificent view of the entire city from the upper sphere. Moreover, Brussels is a popular destination among beer lovers, with plenty of traditional taverns and bars, and make sure you give cherry-flavored Lindemans Creek beer a try at À la Mort Subite. Cheers! Number 2. Grenada, Spain. At our next spot is a city you may have never heard of, Grenada, Spain. But if you have, congratulations, you're a true explorer. If you're a history nerd and you enjoy learning about the past, we highly suggest you take a trip down to Grenada. Situated at the foot of the Sierra Nevada mountains, this city is known for its distinct whitewashed buildings, cafes, and gardens. And if you enjoy a vibrant nightlife as well, there are a whole host of options for you. Oh, and for those history lovers out there, did you know that tapas originated in Grenada? Pretty amazing, right? Number 1. Tbilisi, Georgia. Our number 1 choice for your next destination is truly an underrated city. It's Tbilisi, Georgia. Are you a wine lover? Do you enjoy rich cuisines with amazing tastes? Well, Tbilisi must be the place for you. Surrounded by mountains, the city is filled by iconic churches, fortresses, and museums. If you enjoy strolling through narrow, picturesque cobblestone streets, visit the Old Town. If you like having hilltop dinners overlooking the city, visit Tatsminda. Love to learn about the country's rich history? Take a tour of the National Museum of History. And for those foodies out there, make sure you taste some of Georgia's signature dishes, khachapuri and khinkali, while you sip the 1,000-year-old wines. And if you're a lover of active nightlife, Tbilisi has you covered there as well. Which place will you be adding to your bucket list? Which one have you already visited? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching the video, and be sure to check out all our other amazing videos.